The night sky, a vast canvas of twinkling wonders, has captivated humanity for millennia. Each star, each constellation tells a story, a tale of cosmic proportions that has been passed down through generations. The night sky is not just a spectacle, it's a living history book, written in the language of light and time. Among these celestial objects, one stands out with a bloody gleam: Mars. This red planet, often visible even without a telescope, has a unique place in our collective imagination. Its distinct hue sets it apart from the myriad of stars and planets that dot the night sky. This crimson orb, easily visible to the naked eye, has been a source of fascination and fear since our ancestors first looked up. Its striking colour has inspired countless myths and legends, making it a prominent figure in the tapestry of human history. Ancient civilizations wove intricate myths around Mars, often associating it with war and bloodshed. The Babylonians, for instance, saw it as the star of Nergal, their god of war and destruction. The Greeks, too, linked it to Ares, their own deity of conflict. The Romans, known for their military prowess, named the planet after their god of war, Mars. This association with warfare and aggression was not just a reflection of the planet's colour, but also of its unpredictable movements in the sky, which seemed to mirror the chaos of battle. No coincidence there. It's like naming a hurricane after your dog. You know it's going to be a wild ride. The erratic path of Mars through the heavens must have seemed as tumultuous and unpredictable as a storm, reinforcing its warlike symbolism. The Egyptians called it Herdesha, meaning the red one, a straightforward description that still resonates today. Their observations and records of Mars were meticulous, reflecting their deep interest in the movements of celestial bodies. Imagine their surprise if they knew we'd one day send robots to take selfies on its dusty surface. These modern explorers, like the rovers Curiosity and Perseverance, have transformed our understanding of Mars, revealing a world that is both familiar and alien. But Mars is more than just a blood-red dot in our sky. It's a dynamic planet with a rich geological history, featuring towering volcanoes, vast canyons, and ancient riverbeds that hint at a wetter past. It's a planet, a world with its own history, its own secrets waiting to be unearthed. The more we learn about Mars, the more we realise how much it has to teach us about the formation and evolution of planets, including our own Earth. And as we'll see, it's a planet that has captured our imaginations and fueled our dreams of reaching beyond Earth. The idea of humans setting foot on Mars, building colonies, and perhaps even terraforming the planet is no longer just science fiction. It's a goal that drives scientific research and technological innovation, bringing us closer to becoming a multi-planetary species. Before we sent rockets to Mars, we sent our imaginations. Science fiction, that playground of the mind, has long been obsessed with the red planet. From H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds with its terrifying Martian invaders to the more recent The Martian, where Matt Damon reminded us that botany can save your life on another planet, no less. Mars has served as a blank canvas for our hopes, fears, and extraterrestrial fantasies. These stories, while fantastical, played a crucial role in shaping public perception of Mars. They made us think about the possibility of life beyond Earth, of encountering other intelligent beings, or maybe just some really resilient potatoes. They sparked our curiosity, fueled our desire to explore, and ultimately paved the way for real-life missions to Mars. In the annals of space exploration, few missions hold as much significance as the Viking program. Launched in the mid-1970s, Viking 1 and 2 were the first spacecraft to successfully land on Mars and return data. Talk about a giant leap for humankind, right? It was like sending a postcard from another planet, except the postcard was a bunch of grainy pictures and scientific data that made everyone go, interesting. The Viking landers were our first real glimpse of the Martian surface. They sent back breathtaking images of a desolate yet strangely beautiful world. A landscape of rusty red dust, towering volcanoes, and canyons so grand they'd make the Grand Canyon look like a ditch. Okay, maybe not a ditch, but you get the point. But the Viking mission wasn't just about pretty pictures. It conducted the first experiments searching for life on Mars. The results were ... inconclusive ... like trying to decipher a text message from your crush. There were hints, suggestions, but nothing definitive. Section 4. Martian Chronicles, rovers, landers, and orbital observations. The Viking missions were just the tip of the Martian iceberg. Since then, we've sent a flotilla of spacecraft to the red planet, each mission building upon the last like a really expensive, really complicated game of Lego. We've had rovers like Sojourner Spirit, Opportunity, and Curiosity trundling across the Martian surface, acting as our robotic emissaries. These missions have revealed a planet of surprising diversity and complexity. We've discovered evidence of past liquid water, suggesting that Mars may have once been a much warmer, wetter, and potentially habitable planet. Imagine that, a Martian beach vacation. Okay, maybe not a beach, but definitely a lot less dusty. We've also learned more about Mars's atmosphere, its geology, and its potential for harboring life. And while we haven't found definitive proof of Martians yet, sorry conspiracy theorists, each mission brings us closer to understanding whether we're alone in the universe. Section 5. The Martian Report, live from the red planet fast forward to today. And Mars exploration is hotter than ever. We've got rovers like Perseverance and Curiosity sending back daily updates, basically becoming our Martian correspondents. They're like the interplanetary versions of those extreme weather reporters, except instead of hurricanes, they're reporting on dust storms and the occasional intriguing rock formation. And let's not forget about the Ingenuity helicopter, the little chopper that could. It's zipping around the Martian atmosphere, proving that even on a planet with barely any atmosphere, humans can still find a way to make things fly. It's like the Wright brothers moment, but on Mars and with a lot more red dust. These missions are generating a treasure trove of data, giving scientists more insights into Mars than ever before. It's like having a direct line to the red planet, except the call quality can be a bit iffy sometimes, what with the whole millions of miles of space thing. Section 6. Building a new home on Mars. Colonization theories, okay? Let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather, the potential human colony on another planet. The idea of humans living on Mars has fascinated scientists, writers, and dreamers for decades. It's a concept that has moved from the realm of science fiction to serious scientific inquiry. Yes, we're talking about colonizing Mars. This isn't just a wild dream anymore. It's a tangible goal that space agencies and private companies are actively working towards. The red planet, with its mysterious landscapes and potential for discovery, beckons us. It's the ultimate goal for many space enthusiasts, the next giant leap for humankind, the chance to finally answer the question, can humans survive solely on potatoes and Matt Damon's ingenuity? But beyond the humour, there's a serious side to this endeavour. Colonising Mars could be a crucial step for the survival of our species. There are numerous challenges, of course. The thin atmosphere, which is mostly carbon dioxide, poses a significant hurdle. Unlike Earth, Mars doesn't have a protective magnetic field, making it vulnerable to solar and cosmic radiation. The lack of breathable air means that any human presence on Mars would require advanced life support systems. The cosmic radiation is another major concern, as it can have severe health effects on astronauts. And then there's the temperature. Mars is a cold desert, with an average temperature of minus 62 degrees Celsius. This extreme cold would require habitats to be well insulated and heated, adding another layer of complexity to the mission. It's not exactly a walk in the park, more like a bundled up, oxygen tank wearing shuffle across a very dusty park. The Martian dust storms, which can last for months and cover the entire planet, add another challenge to the mix. But despite these challenges, there are numerous plans in the works. Scientists and engineers are developing technologies to overcome these obstacles. From advanced habitats that can withstand the harsh conditions to innovative life support systems, the groundwork is being laid for a future human presence on Mars. From Elon Musk's vision of a self-sustaining city on Mars, complete with everything needed for human life, to NASA's plans for a series of research outposts that could pave the way for future colonisation, the possibilities are being explored. These research outposts would serve as the first step, allowing us to learn more about living and working on Mars. They would provide valuable data and experience that could be used to develop larger, more permanent settlements. It's like planning a camping trip, except the campsite is 34 million miles away and you have to bring your own oxygen. No pressure. The logistics of such a mission are mind-boggling, but the potential rewards are equally immense. A successful Mars colony could open up new frontiers for humanity, providing a new home and a new hope for future generations. Section 7. The Martian Legacy. What exploring Mars means for humanity. So, why Mars? Why spend billions of dollars and countless hours of research and development on a planet that seems determined to kill us in at least a dozen different ways? The answer lies in our innate desire to explore, to push the boundaries of what we know and what we can achieve. Mars represents the next great frontier, a stepping stone to the stars. The answer is simple, because it's there. But it's more than just its existence. It's about the challenge it presents. Mars is a puzzle waiting to be solved, a mystery that beckons us to uncover its secrets. It's a mirror reflecting our own planet's past and potentially our future. Because it's a challenge, a mirror reflecting our own planet's past and potentially our future. By studying Mars, we gain insights into the history of our own planet, understanding how it evolved and what might lie ahead. The red planet holds clues to the origins of life and the processes that shaped our world. By exploring Mars, we're not just learning about another planet, we're learning about ourselves. The quest to reach Mars pushes our technological and scientific capabilities to their limits, forcing us to innovate and adapt. It challenges us to think creatively and to solve problems in ways we never thought possible. We're learning about the resilience of life, the challenges of exploration, and the boundless potential of human ingenuity. Each step we take on Mars is a testament to human determination and the spirit of discovery. The obstacles we overcome on this journey teach us valuable lessons about perseverance and the power of collaboration. We're pushing the boundaries of what's possible, inspiring future generations, and maybe, just maybe, ensuring the survival of our species. The advancements we make in space technology have far-reaching implications, not just for space travel, but for life on Earth. From medical breakthroughs to new materials and energy solutions, the benefits of Mars exploration extend beyond the red planet. And who knows, maybe one day, centuries from now, when humans are sipping Martian cocktails under a terraformed sky, they'll look back at our time and thank those early explorers, the ones who dared to dream of a red dot in the sky and made it a reality. The legacy of Mars exploration will be one of courage, innovation, and the unyielding human spirit. It will be a story of how we reached for the stars and, in doing so, discovered the best of ourselves.
Fascinating, but quite impossible.